Well, hello there guys, what is going on? My name is Big Mooney and this here is a little guide for the multiplayer of Far Cry 3. We're just covering some basic stuff so you guys can just hop on and know exactly what you're doing right from the get-go. First thing to cover here is the basics. So what game modes will you encounter on Far Cry 3's multiplayer? First two game modes here, Domination and Team Deathmatch, they're exactly what they sound like. Transmission mode sees you capturing and holding points around the map that randomly appear. In Firestorm, you have to attack two targets at the same time and try and blow them both up, while the defending team needs to stop you. These last three options here, gold, silver and bronze player maps, you just play all of these random maps created by the Far Cry 3 community, and of course gold would be the top rated ones, bronze being any ones. So that is a pretty cool idea. And this quick play option on the main menu will just throw you into any random game type on any random map. Next up here we have the gunplay. So if you are a veteran of first-person shooters, you should know that the way the guns feel really do determine if the game feels good as a whole. I mean, you don't want to feel like you're shooting marshmallows at people, that just feels like shit. So how good does this game's guns actually feel? In short, pretty damn good. I mean, if I encounter someone and I put a few rounds right in his face, you feel like you're just going to rip right through the guy. The guns feel really meaty, like they're doing a lot of damage, and they sound fantastic. Have a listen to this. Man, that shotgun just sends shivers down your spine. With the weapons being all powerful and stuff, it does bring up the question, is anything overpowered? And I would say in short, no, because everything does a lot of damage and everything does what it should do, so no one is going to drift to specific weapons, and that is a good thing. I think it brings in variation. For example, I'm using the shotgun at the moment, and as you would be able to tell, it's devastating up close, as it should be, but that was a bit of range on that shot just there. It was a headshot, but it took the guy down in one go, and I like shotguns. LMGs are actually useful at any range, and as you would expect, assault rifles are pretty damn useful in pretty much any situation. Same kind of goes with SMGs like the MP5 I'm using right now. They do kind of lack at range, but you would expect that. Now, as you can see, I picked up that guy there by reviving him. When you do get downed, teammates can come over to you and revive you, and it's a really good gameplay mechanic to keep people in the fight. And as I run out of bullets just here, because I spray all my ammo away, whip out the silenced pistol here, and it does look like they're pretty powerful, but in truth, they're not exactly the best weapons, but they are the sidearms. You don't want to be overpowered there now, do you? Something to note about the multiplayer is you don't get a lot of ammo, so sometimes you do have to rely on the good old knife. And as you see just here, I hunt this guy down, I turn around this corner, get right in his face, and
ninja stab, motherfucker!
Now, as you've seen just there, the knife does indeed do a one-shot kill to the front. I wouldn't recommend running around doing knife only though, considering about 2 or 3 shots will take you down for most weapons, but it will bail you out of some nasty situations. You may notice there I just picked up that guy's gun because I had no ammo left, and he's only got 10 bullets. This is essentially the case for every single weapon that you pick up. The ammo capacity that you do pick up is actually determined by how many bullets the guy had in the magazine when you killed him. If he shot every single round at you and you pick his gun up after you take advantage of him trying to reload, you pick up his gun, then you're going to be like, shit, got no bullets. Reason for this is you're picking up the gun itself and not all the ammo off his body. It makes sense, to be honest.
Motherfucker!
There's something no doubt a lot of you have been waiting to hear about. Is the sniper rifle actually any good? Can I quick scope with it? Can I hard scope with it? Can I perform unspeakable things with it? I can't really answer any of these questions. From what I can really see is it's a one-shot kill. Anytime I've hit someone with it, they've died. But hitting people with it is not really my strong point, so it's not really me you're going to get that answer from. I'm not very good with a sniper in any games, to be honest with you. So if that's not my level of expertise, then what is? Well, I like to get all up in people's faces, as you can see right here, using the Rusher class as they call it, which is basically another name for SMGs, and people that like to go in and fuck shit up, basically. And they're good at hip firing, they're good at staying mobile, and they're good at dodging bullets. So you can pretty much do that with that class and the assault rifle class, as you can see just here. When someone starts to open fire on you, you want to try and keep on the move. If you stand still, you're dead, because you take like 2 or 3 shots and you are gone. So hipfire is an essential thing sometimes, and you kind of want to keep on the move. But man, even with LMGs, this tactic kind of works. If you can just try and stay aggressive, try and keep yourself on the move, don't stay too still for too long, because you could end up as a dead man very, very easily. And this hopefully works out for you. As you can see in this clip just here, I try and take this guy on at too long of a range, and I was getting shot left, right, and center. But look at this guy, ran out of ammo, and I stab him in his face. We're not done there though, still keeping on the move. Guy shooting at me, try and take a few pot shots at him. Waste a full clip there. Your aim is terrible, son. One shell left and take his head off. And oh, that feels good. But being aggressive is not always the answer. You do want to take cover sometimes, and you want to watch your back, because 2 or 3 bullets and you are down. But not out, as is shown right here, and that's what we're going to talk about next. Now let's say there's a scenario here, you're running up and you're right amongst all the enemies, you're killing people left, right and center, you're taking the flags all by yourself. You're like, yeah man, I'm doing so well, calling in my UAVs and stuff, and I can take this flag with, oh my god, and I'm dead. So now you're lying on the floor helpless, and it says in the middle of the screen, keep pressing whatever button it is to cling on for life. So basically that blue circle there, once that depletes all the way down, you die. So what you're doing by hitting whatever button it tells you is staggering that to the point where hopefully a teammate can get to you, revive you, and get you back up and into the action again. So how do you know when a teammate has been knocked down? Well, if you pay attention to your map down the bottom left there, it tells you with that symbol. Now he ain't asking for a hand job, he wants you to come over there and help him on his feet. So go over there and help him on his feet. By getting the teammate back up and into the action again, he can also revive you, help you with objectives, and stuff like that. Sometimes people just walk right past you when you're lying on the ground there crying out for help, or your mom, or whatever it is that you're doing, and that's kind of annoying. So go over there, go and stab the guy in the face, because that's clearly what he wants, and get him back on his feet. And you definitely do want those people back up on their feet, because they want them to help you out when you're at control points, such as this guy here by himself, gets picked off really easily. If you had a friend there, it would be so much easier, such as the position that I'm in right now. Had someone with me, we caught it pretty quickly, and we moved on. And we're going to do that now, talking about your loadouts. So to create a loadout, you go to the My Setup page, loadouts here, and as you can see, you can actually make 25 of your own customizable loadouts. Why you would need that many, I have no idea, but that's how many the game gives you access to. Let's go ahead and create our own loadout here. So first things first here, click on primary, go on here, have a look. You can pick between your usual assault rifles, SMGs, LMGs, sniper rifles, and shotguns. And to actually customize the weapon, you just need to click on it here, and it'll take you right into here. You can actually pick these mods, which are pre-custom weapons that have all the attachments and camos and all sorts of shit already on there, and you can just pick those and go ahead and do your thing. But you can also put on red dot sights, reflex sights, marksman sight, obstacle sight here, and your barrel, your ammo, and you can customize your magazines as well. Pretty damn nice. Now you can only actually pick between 2 of the 4 things that are on offer here. So whether or not you want a sight or a new magazine or new ammo capacity or whatever it is you want to do your gun, you only get 2. Side note though, when it comes to sniper rifles, there is an ammo upgrade that takes up both of the slots. Very smart balancing idea in my opinion, but we move on. So, onto secondaries then. There's 3 different types of weapons you can actually have. The pistols include a 6P9, 44 Magnum, 1911, and a Desert Eagle. Second type of weapon is a heavy weapon. You can have an RPG-7 flamethrower or a GL-94. I think that's a grenade launcher, but I don't really know. Or you can have a special weapon. These include the flare gun, recurve bow, type 10, and a predator bow. The difference between the 2 bows seems to be in range, accuracy, and the fire rate, as you can see. In addition to this, you can also pick your equipment. Of course, I've only got basic stuff at the moment, such as small grenade pouch, but you can also get a small Molotov, large grenade, and a large Molotov pouch. In addition to that, you can pick either a proximity mine or a C4. And finally, you can get some body armor, a flak vest, bandolier, heavy body armor, and an explosives bandolier. Now again, you can only pick 2 of these things on offer. Whether you decide to totally ignore the flak vest or body armor and just take 2 different types of explosive perks, totally up to you. Mix and match what works for you, and then get out there and kill some people. Next up, skills. In the skills category, you can only pick 2 skills from a possible 3 different types of skills. Weapon skills, hunter skills, and support skills. Weapon skills include fast reload, snap shooting, quick draw, and a fast aim. In the hunter skills category, they also include speed burst, sixth sense, soundproof, bloodlust, and rock solid. I don't know what the last 3 do. I haven't unlocked them yet, and I'm not Mystic Meg, unfortunately. And you can also pick support skill, whether that be Loudmouth, Healer, or Tracker. Again, I don't know what those last 2 are. And finally, your battle cry. Basically what these are is your character just apparently shouts, and it gives abilities to people that are around you in your team, if they are of course within a certain range of you. So these include Toughness, Recovery, Focus, and Haste. The only one I've got at the moment is Toughness, and it basically boosts the maximum health of anyone near you and restores a small amount of their health too. Last but not least, we have these support actions, or kill streaks, or point streaks, or whatever the hell you want to call them these days. So as is very familiar to a lot of you, you get to pick 3 of them. Of course, they get better the further up you go. In tier 1, you can get Scouts and Decoy Scouts. Decoy basically clutters up the enemy's minimap all over the place to the point where they think there's enemies everywhere when in fact there aren't. Quite cool, very confusing. Tier 2 here has Poison Gas, Smoke Blast, and Psych Gas. The Psych Gas basically makes them think that their teammates are enemies and they can kill their teammates, and basically it's a big clusterfuck of everyone shooting each other and all-round confusion everywhere. Sounds fun. And tier 3 starts off with a barrel bomb, moves up to propane dive, and the final one is bombshell. Basically just looks like you get a bigger explosion the higher level you are. Okay, so the bottom line here, is Far Cry 3's multiplayer any good? In my opinion, yes. The game is primarily about its single player campaign, but you've also got the co-op and the good multiplayer on the side. Definitely a good buy in my opinion. I'm going to be playing a lot more of it and posting some more videos on my own channel. If you want to see those, make sure you come over and subscribe. Wink wink, hint hint. But until next time, I have been Big Mooney, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.
Check it out, monkey-free beer. I think. Yep, those are 100% monkey-free. Hey, untime, dude. Come on. Don't be shy. Get in there, untime. Man, you got owned like a Thai hooker playing ping pong in high heels. Still a good match, though.